Now I feel better about being lost. That's where it gets a little fictional and a little bit confusing. All right, today I'm checking out the Hooters. I'm listening to the song Graveyard Waltz. Let's get into it.
Well, I was walking real fast. I was too scared to run. Past this lonesome graveyard where the highway meets the sun. Well, that old graveyard's been around since the Civil War. I had a funny feeling that I'd been here before. I heard a voice that was talking real slow. She said it's time to make a choice. Is it yes or is it no? I said okay, do what you wanna do. Then she took me to a world I never knew. Where we danced so close, we were teenage ghosts. We were doing that graveyard waltz. After all is said and done, we were just too young to be doing that graveyard waltz. Graveyard waltz. The next thing I knew, the first dance was done. This magic carpet ride had just begun. And heaven only knows where she learned to drive. Right between the tombstones and the ones still left alive. And then that old soul band began to play. Triple time, she was begging me to stay. And when the masquerade started up again, she said this is the night that never ends. When we danced so close, we were teenage ghosts. We were doing that graveyard waltz. After all is said and done, we were just too young to be doing that graveyard waltz. Graveyard waltz. Doing that graveyard waltz.
Okay, I might have to sick ChatGPT on this one. Figure out what this graveyard waltz stuff is. Is he dancing with a ghost? Or is he dancing with a real person? He's saying things like she took me to a world I've never seen or something. That sounds, that sounds like he's dancing with somebody from another dimension or a ghost or something like that. But he's saying we're too young to be doing the graveyard waltz. Maybe they were just hanging out at a cemetery doing creepy stuff. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know, but it's definitely weird. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that weird, creepy kind of energy. Like who's hanging out? At the very least, he's saying he's hanging out at a cemetery for sure. Maybe he met a ghost. Maybe he met a girl. Maybe he brought a girl with him. All of that for me is up in the air. But I'm asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT's gonna figure this out for me for sure. But this song is very it's like slow. I'm trying to catch the beat, but it's all slow and creepy and stuff.
was walking real fast. I was too scared to run.
I bet he's having a dream or something. This magic carpet ride that's been gone. Heaven only knows where she learned to draw. She's driving a magic carpet. Between the tombstones and the one still left alive, people buried alive kind of. No, this man is dreaming. We were doing that graveyard waltz. Alright? Summarize or explain this. Explain this, ChatGPT. Don't know if I care about ChatGPT 5. I just want to know. Yeah. Just explain this. Graveyard, literally a place where people are buried. Yo, we're not off to a good start. If you and a friend sneak into an abandoned place at night and move slowly, playfully, and a little creepily, you could call it a graveyard waltz. That's what it did feel like a slow dance song. If like you had a slow dance on Halloween, then you could play this song. Like the guitar solo didn't feel like slow dance, but other than that, before that, it totally was feeling like a slow dance song. If you want, I can break down how this imagery fits into the rest of it. See, last time I asked ChatGPT, maybe I asked the wrong question. Last time we were doing the graveyard waltz. Last time they explained it really well. This time, I don't know. It seems like they're being literal. I could be literal all by myself. I don't need ChatGPT to be literal. Maybe summarize. Okay, please summarize the selection. Literal meaning, boom. The speakers describe dancing and waltzing great. Figurative implied meaning could symbolize dark romance, finding beauty and intimacy in a morbid setting, rebellion. Tone, mood, gothic, eerie, yet possibly playful or intimate. Suggest blending joy and darkness in the same moment. Okay, that was okay. That was okay. Man, last time I thought I had myself a little personal assistant, because last time I asked ChatGPT, they hit the nail on the head. Ask what the meaning of the song is? Okay. What is the meaning? Oh wait, this is the wrong tab. This one. Oh crap, I gotta do it again. Here, I'll ask the whole thing. The whole thing. What is the meaning of this song? And let's see what it says. What is the meaning of the song? Boom. Now, here's what I found with the meaning behind Graveyard Waltz by the Hooters. Supernatural nostalgia and dance of the youth. The song paints a vivid picture, a tense walk past a forlorn graveyard, one in place since the Civil War, that triggers a sense of eerie deja vu. Oh, he did say he felt like he had been here before early in the song. Okay, the protagonist hears a slow, beckoning voice offering a choice, and upon accepting, it's transported into a surreal realm. This is where I got lost. When he heard that voice, and then he got transported into a new world, I just completely got lost. I'm like, okay, now I don't know what's going on. Is he dreaming? Did he come with the girl? Where'd the voice come from? I got so lost to that point. Now, transported to a surreal realm where they waltz with a teenage ghost. A dance that blurs the line between life and the spectral youth and mortality. Yeah, completely lost at this point. Songtellers describe this waltz as metaphorical, where the graveyard waltz symbolizes the fusion of past and present. Being teenage ghost reflects nostalgia for one's younger self and the irresistible pull of memory. Okay, now I feel better about being lost. That's where it gets a little fictional and a little bit confusing. You know what I mean? Once he gets into that different realm, yeah, okay. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT, for making me feel seen and heard. I feel validated in being lost on that.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.